of the federal government. Objective of the bill. Fundamentally, the bill seeks to, among other things, 1, provide additional palliative measures, including the wage award for public servants, the enhanced cash transfer program, which is intended to benefit the most vulnerable members of the society, provide additional funds for critical defense expenditure urgently required for peace and security of lives and property, without which the government economic growth agenda cannot be achieved. 4, critical investments in road infrastructure, which projects must commence within the dry season of November and December. Legislation. Considering the fact the committee was mandated to report on the bill as soon as possible, the committee consulted with the leadership of the Senate for guidance, and the committee received input from the leadership and the relevant subcommittee, as well as the head of benefiting MDAs provided for in the supplementary bill. Observation. The committee observed as follows. 1, MDAs involved in the supplementary appropriation bill requested are the Independent National Electoral Commission, the Ministry of Defense, the Police Formation and Command, Office of the National Security Advisor, Department of State Security Service, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Ministry of Works, Ministry of Housing, and the Federal Capital Territory Administration. Recommendation. The Appropriation Committee considered the detailed provision of the bill and the input received from the head of benefiting MDAs, as well as the leadership of the corresponding subcommittee in the Senate, and recommend as follows. The authorization of the issuance from the Consolidated Revenue Fund of the Federation, the aggregate sum of 2,176,791,286.003 only is for the statutory transfer. 18 billion naira is for 18 billion naira only is for the statutory transfer, which is meant for the Independent National Electoral Commission, while the sum of 1,033,471,162.373 only is for the recurrent and non-debt expenditure, while the sum of 1,125,320,123,660 only is for the contribution to the development fund and the capital expenditure for the year ending on 31st day of December 2023. Conclusion. On behalf of the Appropriation Committee, we wish to respectfully thank the Senate President and the entire leadership of the Senate and all distinguished senators for their support given to the committee, and we also appreciate the chairman of the relevant subcommittee for their cooperation and understanding in processing this bill. We so submit. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senate Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President and distinguished colleagues. Mr. President, I stand to move that the Senate resolves into a committee of supply to consider the report. I so move.
Minority Leader.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I rise to second the motion moved by Senate Leader.
Distinguished colleagues, the motion has been moved and seconded that this Senate do resolve into a committee of supply to consider this money bill. Those in support of the motion say aye, and those against say nay. The ayes have it. We now resolve into a committee of supply.